The Glorious Buton Sultanate 17th and 18th Century in Ecological Archaeology Review. Buton Sultanate is a prosperous maritime sultanate in its heyday. Buton Sultanate, land is not very fertile, stopover, place for passing ships. This paper provides an overview of ecological archaeology towards the triumph case of Buton Sultanate in the 17th-18th century. The Sultanate of Buton is located in the Buton Islands, Southeast Sulawesi Islands, of Southeast Sulawesi Province, in the southeastern part. In ancient times it had its own kingdom called the Buton Kingdom and turned into a form of sultanate known as the Buton Sultanate. The name of Buton Island is known since the time of the Majapahit reign, Pati Gajah Mada in the Palapa Oath. The Kingdom of Buton was first founded in 1332 AD. However, at that time it did not yet gain Islamic influence. After that, successive powers were continued by King Badaragaru, King Tuaraid, Raja Rajamili, and King Muram. It was during this period of King Muram's rule that Islamic influence began to enter and the kingdom officially changed to the Sultanate of Buton. After converting to Islam, the title given to King Buton was Sultan Muram Kamuddin Khalifatul Khamis. If you look at the history of the Buton tribe and its origin, it can be known by revealing in advance the history of the arrival of Sipanjanga and his friends, known in Wolio history with the name of Unity Mia Padamayanan, which means four people, more clearly intended by four leaders, namely Sipanjanga, Simalawi, Shijawankati, and Siwamanaho, and by adhering to the genealogical books of the kings in Wolio. The four people are said to have historically come from the land of the Johor Peninsula, Malaysia, the Malay island of Leah, where the arrival in Buton can be estimated to be around the end of the 13th century or at least at the beginning of the 14th century. Where the arrival in Buton can be estimated to be around the end of the 13th century or at least at the beginning of the 14th century. Where the arrival in Buton can be estimated to be around the end of the 13th century or at least at the beginning of the 14th century.